advance to this final. DP Manu. He was 5th in a very, very competitive Commonwealth Games last year in Birmingham. Well, I love how Manu really keeps that javelin so close to his face. Look at that for concentration. When we talk about putting your whole body behind a throw, that was absolute textbook. Great that we could see that graphic. Go at 35-degree angle. They say in this event anywhere between 30 and 40 degrees is the optimum. Next competitor from Lithuania is Meitas Sevakus, 2 times world university champion. Again, just not those big distances so far in the first round. Well, there really hasn't been much wind the whole of this championships. And if there has been a wind, it's just been a little bit of a breeze. But I've got some papers on my desk here in the commentary booth, and they're not even blowing. It's so still. Great image there of the 3 medals that all of these men are competing for. Number 10 in the star order is Julian Weber of Germany. And he's asking the crowd to get behind him. I must admit, when I saw him coming out for his warm-up, he looked very relaxed, smiling and waving at certain people in the crowd. Weber, what can he do in round 1? Well, body language always says it all. Before that had even landed, he just knew, I'm not that impressed with my opener. Weber is world rank number 2. And he's number 4 so far in this competition in the early rounds, 80 meters 43. If you want to know how hot it is down there, Weber putting that ice pack all on his head, just trying to cool his core body temperature down. Kishore Jenna of India. They opened up a season on the 1st of March. He's still going on the 27th of August and is in fine form. And another javelin that just goes up in the air and then just comes down very quickly. So bouncy and so springy, isn't he, on that runway? He's just looking up, he's interested in his distance, and it is 75.70. Timothy Herman of Belgium will be the 12th and final competitor to get his round 1 throw underway. Very fast on the runway. And again, one of those javelins just not finding any flight time this evening. I think that was one of the heaviest falls to the floor. Look at those wrists. Oh, they've really absorbed some pressure there. Maybe a skin adhesion is better than jarring some of those joints. 72 meters 17 for Herman. Back to the start of these athletes. This is Oliver Hollander. 83.38, and he hasn't been overhauled so far in round one. Well, another one over 80 meters. I don't think that's going to be an improvement from the man from Finland. Such a great throws nation, Finland, particularly the javelin throw. Here we go, look at that speed. 27 meters per second on the runway. 81.44. It's such a tricky event, the javelin. They all are. They're so technical. Three key things. It's that height of the throw, the angle of release, and the velocity at release. And it's just getting that perfect combination of the three. Badlek starts his second round. Oh, and that looks a big one. Certainly not as far as he'd probably like, but that's a big improvement from the man from the Czech Republic in the second round. It was 82.59 in the first. Oh, and look at the speed on that. That's the fastest we've seen so far, 29 meters per second. 34 degrees at the angle of release, 84.18. Well, the distance backs up the statistics, doesn't it? Wegner of Poland will be next. Solid opener from the man from Poland. He might have initially been disappointed with 78.19. Started in start order 3. But he was 7th at the end of the first round. He's improved almost 5 meters this year. Nice, bouncy, rhythmic approach. But again, that spear just really came down. Didn't stay in the air. The wind just not playing ball to launch that spear out to those great distances that all of these men would hope to save this evening. Going to be a contest of the conditions this evening, and that's 74.60 for Wegner. So the Indian flag is back out, and Chopra is asking the crowd. This really seems up for this second round one. It was a foul in the first, remember. He decided to step over that foul line himself. Here we go, Chopra, what can he do in round 2? Well, he likes it, he's not even following the javelin, he looked to the crowd. He said, that's a good one, guys. And I hope the atmosphere is really coming through, because the whole stadium is absolutely buzzing with that one. Look at that, 28 meters per second. Similar angle as well, 34 degrees. But it's just what his body does, isn't it? 88 meters 17. He almost wraps his body round that javelin as Marda from Moldova goes for his second attempt. Well, Chopra has got a season's best of 88.77. That was in qualification, and it was 88.17, that second round attempt. That is in medal territory. That is the aim for the rest of this men in this competition. And not an improvement. 79.24 from the man from Moldova in round 2. Abdelrahman of Egypt sitting in 4th position so far. So powerful. That one falls below 80 meters. So that won't be an improvement. 80.64 it was for him in the first. And it's so consistent around the 80 meter to 83 meter mark for several seasons. He did put an absolutely massive one, 89.21, down several years ago. 78 meters, 94. Arshad Nadeem from Pakistan. He was 5th in the Commonwealth Games, he was 5th in Tokyo, he was 5th in Oregon. Sitting in 11th position so far. Nicely measured run up. Oh, and that's going to be an improvement. Well, it was only 74.80 in round 1. Very reminiscent of his qualification attempts, just building. Let's see what Nadeem has gone out to, 82.81. So he's leapfrogged his way right up the leaderboard. DP Manu. The next man to go in this javelin throw final. 23 years of age now. The javelin throw is definitely an event that you grow into. It takes you a while to learn the skill and the technique, to get all the elements to knit together. Doing incredibly well for his youthful years. That was a foul by Manu. So 78 meters at 44 from him in the first. He's currently in 8th position. The man from Lithuania, 75.13 in the first. They want to put several meters on top of that. Mesa Suevicu. Oh, and that looked absolutely beautiful, the way he launched that javelin. Real good trajectory. And that will be a huge improvement. Some 5 meters, I would say. Finds its way over the 80-meter line. You talk about aerodynamics, his whole body mechanics. They were just so straight, weren't they? 80 meters 42. Weber of Germany. 6th position after round 1. 80 meters 43. We'll have 2 more men to follow him to complete the end of the second round. And this mascot, you know what, he or she has been absolutely great through the whole of the championships. It's become a great feature over the years. Local organisers are competing with previous editions of mascots at the championships. We don't need the mascot for entertainment when we've got a world-class men's javelin final going on. Weber of Germany. Can he live up to his world number 2 billing. And he says, yes, come on! Well, that is over 85 metres. And that is going to take him from 6th position into 2nd position, as long as I've got my calculations right. Look at that celebration. We've seen so many times the lead change. 85-79, all smiles for Weber. Jenner of India, 75-70 in the first. He'll be looking at trying to get in that final 8. Oh, and he's done it. Well, he's not just done it, he's absolutely smashed through what he did in round 1. And look at the chalk just come off that javelin as he launches it into the air. Well, he's gone from 75 meters 70 to 82-82. India 1st, 5th and 10th so far.